Okay, good morning, viewers and listeners of the Real Stuff podcast. Today we have a special continuation of our World Championships, and this is the post-season review. And we have with us Mr. Barrett, our expert. We have Tom All with us, a super fan, and Flavius and Courtney, your host and co-host of the Real Stuff podcast. We're going to be discussing this post-World Championship, and we're going to look at the various events that our Jamaican athletes have been participating in, and have participated in, and we'll move from there. Yeah, back to you, Flavius.
Yes. So where would we like to start? Eric?
Okay, well, I must congratulate all our athletes because they did us well. We had several disappointments, so my 12 medal prediction didn't come true. But we ended up with 10 medals. Just in fact, USA 33, Ethiopia, Jamaica, and Kenya all ended up on 10. But of course, because of the color of the medal, we ended up in third place. But it is also interesting to note that on the point standing, Jamaica was second to the USA. Right? And of course, there are a number of exceptional performances. And I don't know if we should take it in order, or have you select which ones you want to discuss first.
I think we could take it in order. That way, then if somebody has a list, they will make sure we cover everything. And then after.
Not hearing you well, Pam.
Oh, is this any better?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm saying maybe we should take it in order. And then after we've been through everything, then we can, just to make sure we cover everything.
All right, well, I don't know if we can cover everything, but I'm sure we'll try and cover most. Let's start with probably the mixed relay. Jamaica came fourth. I predicted podium, but Jamaica came fourth behind the USA, Ethiopia. Oh, okay, where did I put that now? Okay, well, Jamaica came fourth, but it is interesting to note that Dominican Republic, who won, had fielded their best 400 and 200 meters runners, whilst Jamaica never fielded. To me, they didn't field their best team. I don't know, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, man, I do
My
agree.
thoughts is that I was very disappointed with the team. And I was more disappointed with the explanation that the coaches gave. Very, very disappointed. Go ahead, Courtney.
No, I said I agree with Eric, because we have other 400 runners that should have been running. I mean, I didn't know why they didn't use Chris Taylor, that Francis. I realized that Francis didn't even participate, it looked like, in the relays.
No, he didn't.
So, that was really disastrous for us, though.
Yeah, but as I said,
none of the top 400 meter women, female runners didn't run either.
Yeah.
And if you look, you look at US team, they call upon Alison Felix, who was like, is a legend. And I've been doing that for a long time, And
And
although she only, she only ran, she's just only in the relay pool,
yeah.
So.
But also, but looking at the Dominican Republic, they feel at their best.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Men and
they got a
women.
gold medal, and they got some money.
And it was, and these people also participated in the flat races.
Flat, yes, yeah.
So
because Paulina and Cofield was in the 400 meters final.
yeah, so I don't know what the coaches were thinking about, As somebody said, probably treat it as a novelty race and we don't take it serious,
No, we don't. We don't take it serious. In fact, we don't take relays serious at all.
I think we need to take medals seriously. And as I think you just said, serious money as well. That would have been one more medal if we had put, stronger people on the relay. Yeah, we really need to look at that for real.
Well, I hope they'll learn from this lesson,
I don't think so. I don't think so, because I saw some similar errors to Japan. Very similar errors, them come and do the same thing again. And they keep on doing it. And my feeling is that the athletes themselves and the coaches, relay is not important to them. Only individual stuff. So people who are like that will lead them out of the relays.
Well, it is really...
Relay is a separate entity. The first mistake we make is a separate entity and cannot be bounded by flat races, positions at all.
Yeah.
The coaches must have a set of people to run the relay and must have the autonomy to choose the best four at any given time. That is not the case now.
And also, it is a concern about recovery time. But if you look at it, if they even if they had run it, they would have had a recovery time and a proper recovery time.
But the other people, the lady from where? Is Barrett?
Paulina.
Yeah, she came second in the flat four.
Right. No, what I'm just saying is
there's a recovery time there affecting anybody.
And I'm saying maybe our guys didn't realize that it wasn't a tight schedule, so they could run them in the relay and the flat relay, because there was
the first thing I think they need a relay policy. And when they put that policy together, they need a relay strategy that everybody knows. So you can pick up any four people and they know exactly what to do. We don't have that now. We don't have it at all. And to cement that, they need to have at least 4 relay camps each year. You pick up 30 people or so, and you put them in a camp, and they do relay running. That's all they do for that camp, 4 times a year. So we don't keep on having, in the women 4x4, 4x1, we were talking about world record, and we can't even win. It's ridiculous.
I don't know if you really want to segue into the 4x1 for women.
Yeah, since we're on the topic of relays, then it's really appropriate. So let's.
Yeah, there are several things wrong with that women's relay.
It was a disgrace, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
What happened?
Okay. Kemba didn't do badly because she did the exact time that Brianna did in the heat. But what went wrong, as you said, was that foul up with that baton change where Elaine too quickly and had to actually slow down and pick up from a standing start, You know,
Let's
relays.
pause there. Let's pause there. Let's pause there for 1 minute. What happened in Tokyo?
I know I heard that well, tell the truth, I didn't review it, but I heard that
different people, same result. Elaine went out too fast. When Brianna came, she had to stop. Same exact thing. There was no difference.
No, but in this case, in the Tokyo situation, I think Brianna probably have a little more experience because Brianna ran and gave her a running start. In this instant, she actually almost came to a halt. So when she had to pick up from a standing start, you know?
Yes, and the race done by that time.
You know, that was the main problem.
Now continue what you were saying now.
No, I was talking about the difference is that at Tokyo, she got a better handover in that.
Yeah, we understand that, yeah.
But you know what I say, relays, you come out of the blocks, you know, the first person, because they're coming out of the blocks, is not going to do as fast as the other exchange.
Runners, yeah.
The key is to get a running start for each of the relay legs. You know, you run and you see the person coming, they hit the marker, you run out and you just say reach and the baton is in your hand, you know, but you are actually picking up almost full flight. You know, that's what America use and beat us.
Of course. Well, they never beat us. We beat ourselves.
So, you know, and Eric, if you look at even the handover from Elaine to Charlotte, we had similar problems.
Disaster again.
Well, tell the truth, I didn't really, I mean, I just held my head when I saw the first one, you know.
You give up.
Yeah.
In terms of getting more relay practice,
That we would have.
Yeah, I was saying in terms of relay practice, we have a lot of meets, and many of the people who would run in our relays are based in Jamaica. So a lot can be done at those meets. They say, okay, everybody, we go to that meet. We have, you know, the parish meets. We have the Western Jamaica. What's several meets? So all I have to do is get the people together and say, hey, run a leg. I might end up breaking the world record, that kind of thing. But the juniors have, you can see that you really have to have that chemistry because the juniors, the female juniors are excellent with their baton passes. They even put them up online as examples.
But remember, our senior ladies came out of the same system, you know. You know, they came out of.
Right, so keep it going. Use those same relays because this is not like when we only had 1 or 2 big meets. We have a lot of meets now, so use them.
Well, the thing is, as I say, as was said originally, we need to probably get a pool of relay, you know, potential relay runners and have camps regular.
Yeah, but
you know,
I want to say something. This one is going to be very harsh. I think the coaches, especially at the top, and the management, they all need to pack up the bags. All of them, from Morris Wilson go down, because they are not students of the game. Although they have been in it all their lives and they have done well, they're still not students of the games. Because if you're a student of the game, you would make the same stupid mistakes all the time. Now, Elaine is our worst performer along the top 3 this time around. And Elaine is given the longest and most important leg to run.
Right.
How is that?
No,
What
well,
kind
I'm
of
just
sense? What
is
kind of sense that?
I mean, as I said, as you said, I wouldn't really say pack up that bag, but it's a
Yeah,
short
man, they
sight.
must leave time. I mean, they made the same mistake in Tokyo and then come back again and again just keep on going and bring some stupid excuse all the while about this and that and the runners and that. I don't remember seeing Shelley run a second leg relay and we lost the relay or a fourth leg.
Yeah, that's true.
When Elaine run the third leg, we always win. I
Hmm.
mean, it's very simple, you know. You have to just watch the past races and you look and you see what is what. But I don't
And
do that.
and a wise coach would know that you load your front end. You know,
Of course you have to.
yeah,
To win the race from the first button change, that's where you win the race.
yeah, man, you have to load
You
your front
can't
end.
you can't expect to win the race on the last leg. That's not possible.
No, I
Too
mean,
much catching up.
you give
It's
the anchor.
possible, but it's better if you don't put the team under pressure.
Mm,
Shelley has been running so well in the 100 and she runs so well in the 200. Why she not running the second leg last world championship 2019 second leg she run? And look
yeah,
how easy we win.
yeah. Hmm.
They're just students of the game and them I don't know, I don't think them go and watch the videos and say this and that. I don't know, they have some idea in them head, you know? Some idea.
Yeah, boy. Well, as
Like
I say,
last year I wouldn't have used Brianna because we could have broken the world record if we had used the right athlete last year.
who would you have
Hmm?
substituted? Oh, who would you have?
What's her name again, Courtney?
Natasha Morrison.
Natasha Morrison. She every relay that she run at the second leg. I remember one relay, the one that was one of the fastest time when Veronica started that race and she run second leg and Elaine third leg and Shelley finish it. That was the fastest time Jamaica had ever run at that time, where she
All right,
totally destroyed Alton Felix on the second
okay,
leg. I mean,
but but
she come
but
like freighter. They are relay runners and they are
what?
second leg runners.
Okay, what condition was Miss White this year? What condition was she in?
Who's that?
Like, you're saying use White instead of Brianna, and I'm
No,
saying
no,
what?
no. No, Morrison.
No. That was
I
last
don't.
year.
I'm not
Mm,
sure that Morrison was in the pool.
Morrison. That was last year.
all right, that's
This
why. That's why.
year, I would start Brianna over Kemba.
Well,
Not because she come second in the trials. Relay is a different thing.
but remember,
Even in the heats,
you
even
see
in the
what?
heats.
If I had the choice, I'd actually start Brianna too. But you
Of
have to
course.
also, you have to also bear in mind that Kimba earn our spot on the relay.
No,
Like,
there shouldn't be. No. I think that is where the mistake is. There should not be any earning of a place on a relay team by running the flat. That's a problem we make. You can't earn nothing by that.
well, the
You
thing
can
is
go in
that
the relay pool, but the
mhm,
coach must see who are the best four to put out there. No
I
earn business not into it.
understand what you're saying, but
Yeah,
as I
yeah.
say, Kimba has been doing much faster times than Brianna.
Yes,
In
but it's not
not
about times. It's not about times. It's not
then how
about
you
times.
then
I
how
am
you know
sure I am sure Morrison would lose any race against Alton Felix. But relay is a different thing. Look at Freighter. When Freighter run against Gatlin, he beat Gatlin every time. And if him
mhm,
and Gatlin line up in the 100, Gatlin can win. It's about relay, it's a different thing completely.
Oh, but how did he get on the team? He qualified as one of the fastest. That's how he got on the team.
Yes, he got on the team
Definitely,
because of that.
he qualified in the flat 100 to get on the team.
Yeah, him do have to qualify. I mean, it a pick six, and they
No,
use the.
that is why he got on the team every time, because he was.
I think that's a very bad policy. Very bad policy.
No, but you see, a number of other questions have to be asked, because if we're going to run timber on the first leg, why they didn't make her read in the heat?
In the East, that is the next question.
Another question, yeah.
But you practice. But the
So
whole thing was a batched up job, man. I mean that you know, you understand why I said these guys should go.
No, but I'm just saying, no, but I'm just saying these guys have always done us well. It's just that sometimes they make mistakes.
No, they always done us bad. It's just that we just accept it. They have always been messing up. 2008, when we had the best team ever. 1-2-2, and Veronica win the 200. And when we reached the second handoff, young lady Ann was up in the air and Simpson was giving it to her down her hip.
So, or you going to blame the coach for that?
For things like that.
Or you going to blame the coach for that?
Because you must see that them practice and them talk and them understand everything. The coach must see that.
No, but I'm just
know that. The coach must know about the compatibility of the team and team members.
Right. And
they must be held responsible.
No.
Practical question, Eric. How far out your ROI up your hand should be, you think, for accepting the ball cut?
It should be just above the waist.
Right.
Just above the waist.
And how far out? Because, I see that one of the problems with it is like some people hands are too far out, because that will sort of decelerate the speed of how they move off.
No,
because
the thing is,
that far out, by the time you get to swing up or move up,
No, well, that is a flaw, because what happens is that when you collect the baton, it's it's supposed to be in your arm. Your arm supposed to be moving, right?
Right.
And reach and you hand out, baton is in your hand, and it's another movement forward again. And I don't know. I think it's simple,
Yeah, because go ahead,
very
Pam.
simple.
Yeah, it all comes back to practice and really focusing on getting those relays right. And we have all made several suggestions as to how they should do that. And they really need to take that seriously. Relays are a thing, because what do you get from relays? Medals.
Yeah, man. We're all agree. It's just that I say,
Well, I mean, let me tell you, Elaine made a mistake. Somebody should have sit her down from last year and say, you need to move out at this time and not at the time you're moving out. To come back and do the exact same thing. I remember last year, the men 4x1 in Tokyo, Julian Fort, he moved out wrong too in the heats. And him talk about it, say, and when we had the finals, he came and did worse.
No, but as I say, it's simple. You put your marker down, and I mean, in training, the incoming person you will train, okay? And when
but
that
we don't train.
Well, as I said, maybe they don't train. Measure, when in training, usually measure it. When that person hit that mark, you move. Right?
I mean, if you look at the logic, right, Elaine is so much faster than Kemba. So if she move out at the wrong time, there's no way Kemba can catch her unless she stop.
No, but hold
And you
on, hold
can't
on.
win again.
Remember, if you're training, you remember you come in full flight. The person who's taking the batting is just gaining their speed. So that is how it is in us, that the person in full flight catches you when you're just about to pull out fast. So that's why the batting's supposed to move smoothly. You know, it goes from one hand to the other.
Yes.
You know, you know. But as I said, there are glitches that they need to sort out.
Yeah, man, we need to fix that. We need to fix that.
Mhm.
We need to fix that.
But glad for you to save us.
I mean, you have
So-
some of us who are really fan specialists like me. Don't give me a hard time, I tell you. Break my heart. So many times we can break the world
boy.
record and we shoot ourselves in the foot. Amazing.
Mhm.
But we
Well,
can move
I
on
think-
now.
Yeah, man. All right. Well, okay. We'll have to no problem move to the Queen, Shelley,
Mm-hmm.
where she topped the 100
Yep.
meters for the 5th time. You know,
That is
in
outer
a
class achievement. Way outer
in a
class.
in a
Girl.
not a world championship record. You know, but you know, well, I don't know if you all know, but the years that she did it was 09, 2013, 2015, 2019, and now 2020. You know,
Mm-hmm.
she and there are just some little statistics about Shelley. She has run 25 times below 10.8, 47 times below 10.9, and 72 times below 11 seconds. You know, that is
Mm-hmm.
because 11 second is the mark to beat. You know,
Consistency.
yeah, man, she's out there, and of course, um, our girls did the sweep as expected. You know, not in the order
Yeah.
that
Oh
most,
yes.
not in the order that most people thought. Right, Blair?
Well,
Definitely
I know
not
I
how
can
I.
laugh because, I went out on the limb and said Shelley was going to win, was going to win that race.
Yeah.
So,
But Flavia
Well,
said a different.
yeah, man, I knew Shelley was preparing well enough, but I thought Elaine would have also prepared well, and she didn't prepare well at all.
Mhm.
Yeah, she had injury, she had physical issues. So, she couldn't really get to prepare properly. I thought Elaine would win because I saw her being very cautious during the year, with the season.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, maybe she can.
Hold on.
All
But
I can say is I'm glad she got a
what you
medal.
her body language tells a lot, you know. You can
Oh
see that
yes.
Elaine never look happy,
No, she didn't. No,
you know. Didn't look happy at all,
she
and
wasn't bubbling at all. Yeah. Mm.
you didn't see determination or anything. And as I say, I just think that she's underprepared, you know.
That's what I said. Yeah, she completely underprepared.
Yeah, and she said she was unprepared because she couldn't prepare properly because of her physical issues. So it's just one of those things, ebb and flow. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. This really
Oh yeah.
wasn't her
A number
season.
you have to
no,
take into.
I think that she has some emotional problems, though.
That is part of it too, right?
Mm.
And what happened is that, remember, she had injuries when at MVP, but they managed the injuries. I don't have to keep the handlers know handling her, know what they're doing, you know.
Um, may I challenge that?
Sure.
Okay. she had injuries at MVP, and it always affected her, according to how her cycle of being fit and being well. She would do well in the Olympics, and then come time for world champs, she wouldn't be up to speed.
She never did well anytime in World Championships, yeah.
Well, she did get a silver. I remember she got a silver behind Daphne Skippers.
Because, yeah.
No, but we're missing the point, you know.
Wait, let me finish. Oh, let me finish. I remember, I remember after this 2016 Olympics, being very angry with MVP because you could see that Elaine was injured and she was wearing special shoes after the Olympics and into 2017. And during that time, she was wearing these little special shoes because she was not well and she was not being rested. I remember saying, why don't they take her off the circuit because she's not well?
Yeah, man, that was then. We're talking about now.
Things accumulate, you know. So by the time 2019 came, she still was not well because she was running in 2018 and everything. After 2019, where she was not doing too well, and then 2020 came COVID, and I said to myself, that is one blessing. It was a blessing for the whole sporting fraternity, really, worldwide. But I've zeroed in on Elaine and I said, I strangely give thanks for COVID because now she is going to rest. Because there's no way she could have done well in 2020. She was not ready. So after the COVID thing, she come back and she was great. The same thing happened with, and of course, this year she didn't have the benefit of 2020 rest. So we can kind of understand that too, right? I saw the same thing with Veronica once. She had a toe problem. And then she said, okay, that's it for the season. The next year she come back, she ran 10.76, which is still her best time. You have to get that recovery when there's a problem. And I don't think she got enough recovery after 2016, 2017. And so that is the accumulation of injuries and not enough rest and recovery. Why she did not do well in World Championships overall. I just, like I said, I don't know the ins and outs, but that's what I saw. I saw an injured person running the whole season. So she come now and yeah, she still benefits a little from last year's performances, and so she got her first 100 medal in World Championships. So I wouldn't attribute her not being totally on top to change in the camp. You know, I would not say that is the only reason why she didn't do so well. You can see her history, and she is a little frail and needs more. Well, I shouldn't say frail, but because of the problem that she's had, she needs better management. So with her the change that she just made, and I'm not going to say yay or nay. I would never blame the club that she left or the club that she's with now, the management that she's with now, and say she shouldn't have left that club because they didn't do any better with World Championship side.
Hold on. What we're missing here now is that Shelley left last year. She was at the top of her game. Okay, the fastest woman alive. Okay, so at that level, okay, there should be some continuation. Look at Shelley. Shelley's always up there.
But but Shelley didn't win last year either. Shelley didn't win last year. She didn't win the 200. She didn't win the 100. So you can't use that. Just people are different. Bodies operate differently.
Fair enough. But I'm saying Shelley is always in the money.
Shelley didn't win the 2016 Olympics. She didn't win last year's Olympics. She is our most, probably the world's most consistent runner. I will give her that. She did it with MVP and she did it elsewhere. That's why I'm saying you can't just say it's the club. The same
Hold on.
problems, the
What-
same
what-
excellent problems.
Hold on.
And I'm going to tell you something. One more thing I'm going to tell you. Shelley also was injured during 2016. She had a problem with her toe. And you know what saved her? She got pregnant after. She got the big rest that she needed.
So in other words, then, Pam, that means there must be some lack of discipline on Elaine's part then.
No,
That's
I'm
not going to be hard.
I'm-
No, I
my-
am saying, given the difficulties that she's had in the past, and with her still running with injury, I would put the blame on that. I wouldn't say because she's not on top this year. It was because she left MVP. She had problems at MVP as well. And
What's-
at the same time, you can't say,
hold on. What sort of problem? MVP took her to the top and she was at the top.
I am saying that given what I just described to you after 2016, with her being injured,
Mhm.
that would be why, and still competing on the circuit for a whole year after being injured.
Yeah,
Those
to
would
compete.
be the problems that she would have had why she would not perform well in World Championships, even with MVP.
The bottom line is, the bottom line though is that
I'm saying that I'm not going to put it down just to leave in the club. Why she's not doing well this year? That's always have problems.
Hold on.
Without the club. But I
Hold on.
would give it time to see.
let me just say this.
Let me just say one.
Elaine has never been a stretch runner. She performed good this time, and the next 2 years, nothing. And then she come back, and she perform well again, and then she goes off again. That is the history of Elaine. No matter about MVP or wherever it is, that is her problem. She never constantly like do well in the Olympics and then do well in World Championship and then go back to Olympics. She always miss out a period.
So,
Yeah,
but why
I'm extremely bad.
It's the Olympics when she does well.
make a point here? I think it boils down to her choices. Okay? When Shelley left MVP, she went to another top coach that was at MVP. Okay? When Elaine left, who did she go to? Was that a tried and proven coach? Does she have any training partners? Yeah, all of that have to be taken into consideration. Yeah,
Yeah,
Must
but
the trainer-
Eric, you're not listening to what we're saying, Eric, you're not listening to what we're saying, When she won in Brazil, she was at MVP and she continued to be at MVP. And if 2 years after Brazil, she did her. I don't think it's about the coach. It's about Elaine, her attitude, and her body.
And yeah, the management of her physical issues.
Facts are life, it's the history,
Coaches
She has never won.
the
She
coaches
has never done good. She has never done well in 2 consecutive competitions. Never.
no, but why that should be a hung around our neck, not doing well. She was at the top. She just have to just continue what she was doing.
But if you have
No, but what I'm
physical
saying,
issues,
she was at the top at MVP and then she declined down to nothing and she came back up again. That's the point I'm making.
No, that's the whole point I'm making. She's at the top. You're not supposed to decline.
all right. But listen,
But when she went to Brazil and did a double, she not declined after that same way?
No, but why is that so?
Because
remember,
that's how the body works. The body cannot be at the top all the time. It cannot. It's not
It's
possible.
our body,
hold on.
And it's history, it's the facts.
As a man with big tracks, every year I had to be at the top of my game. It had nothing to do with 1 year you do well and the next year do well. Do bad.
No, but you're not Elaine. We are talking about what obtains with Elaine.
But why,
Look
no,
at,
but
let me give you an example.
We don't know
Look at
why.
Sifan.
We don't know why, but that is the facts.
Look at Sifan Hassan. Sifan Hassan won the 1500
That is the fact.
and the 10,000 last year. And
She's not.
she medaled in the 5,000, right? She didn't even win a medal this year. Why? She was not well, she didn't get to prepare properly. It's the same kind of scenario. And a lot of people who won last year did not win this year because the body cannot go at top speed all the time. It's a lot, especially when you're breaking records. It's a big stress on the body. So I've been noticing that over the years. When you see somebody do pop, right? After a while, you're going to have a lull, ebb and flow.
Anyway, let's move on to the other people now.
because I disagree, but you know, I think she should be up there, and she was under prepared. That is my stand.
Yes,
Right?
she was. She was.
But
Yes. Yeah, we're not going to look why, but she was underprepared.
But she told us why. She was having problems, physical
Yeah.
problems.
She said she was fine.
No.
Yeah, but
No. I was watching it the year. She had
Said that
physical problems. That's why she missed the London what you call it? Diamond League. Because she was having issues.
Diamond League, yeah.
She was having issues.
But the same day she ran Jamaica, remember?
Huh?
Eh? You remember the same day she ran in one of our meets, the 100 and the 200?
Yes, less pressure.
Yeah, but she never looked good anyway.
Yeah, it's less
No.
pressure.
They're prepared.
That was like training.
Anyway, let's move on now to some of the other people.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right. Sharika is now at the top of our game. And of
Oh,
course, you
Yep.
know, is another person from MVP, right? She was always aspiring to be at the top, right? And it's a pity, you know, and well, Shelly came second, but nobody really counted her in, right? But I think she did well too. It is also interesting to note that the Caribbean did quite well at this Peace Championship.
Oh yes.
You know, we had the young lady from the
Gentleman
Bajan.
from Grenada. And a gentleman from Grenada.
Yeah, man, Anderson physicals.
Jack
Who
Willis
just flick with something. Boom. Done with you.
Right?
Yeah.
And what, I don't know, but as I say, as we were even talking about the 100 in the men, Civil is only one that came through for us.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm just looking at the final. He got up bad, and I thought that if he had
Late.
gotten up a little better, he might have copped even the bronze. You know.
Yeah, man, I think so too. Yes.
He and the time that won the 9.86 is well within his reach. You know.
Of course. Mm.
So that's very true. But I'm very optimistic though. I'm very optimistic. The relay came forth. I see, I think we were talking about it. We can see seeds that were there long ago starting to bud again, you know. And there was another guy who did, I don't remember his name now, who ran a sub 10 as well. But he was injured, so he was not tried or anything.
Hakeem Blake.
No, not him.
He ran.
Hakeem ran. I don't remember. I honestly don't remember his name. But there was a third
He
guy who won a sub team this year.
run, but third, Jamaican.
Yeah, there's another Jamaican. He didn't even run in outside because he was injured. But he also did a sub team. So I think things are beginning to look up. And I'm so proud of the 4x4 as well.
Mm, yeah,
So if the
I
people
think
that
what I
are
need,
doing well and the young sprinters would make inspiring them, Johan, because I think he's playing, even in his club, playing an inspirational role as well, being the second greatest sprinter of all time. You know, I think he's playing an inspirational role as well. And I think there might still be a sting in his play, given the 9.85 he did. So I think he can still play a role. But to see the new ones coming up gives me hope.
what they need is exposure.
Yeah.
They need to rub shoulders with the big boys them, and most of them can beat them.
They're gonna go with the big boys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of big boys that was up top, and I don't know what happened to them now. No, right.
That's a part of it, you know. People come and people go. It would be nice if, although it's not necessary, but it would be nice if Bolt, which I don't know if he's doing anyway, he might be doing it, but helping to play, I mean, he could be doing it quietly, helping to play that inspirational role as well. But
Can somebody explain to me why we did so badly in the men hurdles?
Well,
110 hurdles.
well, you saw
well,
what happened with the good news about Parchment is that I think he had a kind of freak accident. But with hurdles, you know what hurdles are like.
Yeah, but I would expecting that we would have had 2 or 3 people in that final.
Yeah, the guy who came third last year, he was injured, and some of the other guys just well didn't make it. And Omar, I hope Omar can make
He need a makeover.
a mental comeback, eh?
Mm.
Because he's so good. I mean, he was performing well last year on circuit. So
I don't think he has mastered the hurdles race. Not the hurdles, but the hurdles race itself. Because I even said it, you know.
and too
Him
fast.
say it a number of times, him just look up and the hurdles there.
Yeah, because
He's just
there's
running too
guys,
fast.
right? He's too fast.
He need to
Manage
be able to
but
control himself.
remember, hurdles is a skill, you know, right?
I know.
Right. So you need to
That's
master.
why I said the hurdles race.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I hope to see him come back. But that one, but yeah, our guy, last year's winner, he is apparently not injured too badly. I see him training, and he's going to the Commonwealth Games. So that is good. We can build on this year, hopefully, and still do well next year. Parchment. Yeah, man. He was still a few days ago still there in America training right at the stadium. So apparently he probably got a little cut. Doctor looked after it, but he's not too bad. So
But
that's just one of those disappointments you have to just live with, you know.
yeah, the women, I mean, did exceptionally well.
Yeah. Yep. My little
Courtney,
baby didn't
talk
make
to
the
us about
finals.
your lady there.
Oh, so we're talking about Brittany Anderson.
Oh gosh, man.
Brittany and the rest of the team. And we did extremely well in the hurdles.
Yeah, did well.
Yes.
Well,
Well, I would say that in my mind that Brittany has been the most improved athlete on the circuit. I mean, she's amazing. It's just that it took that Nigerian, with a world record to beat her, because people had Kamacha Quinn as an invincible athlete that she could not be beaten.
Yeah. In fact, she had beaten Brittany several times this year.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I saw, I'm not too shocked because I saw the signs. In fact, I think we were talking about it the last time we met. Brittany ran down on Camacho Queen, and I know Camacho.
I saw that
Queen.
race, yeah.
Yes, she knows what Brittany can do. Having raced her several times. So it was
Brittany
beat her in the semifinals too.
Yeah, beat her 2 times in 2 hours. Yeah.
2 hours.
That was something else.
I heard that the coach for
Nigerian.
Amazon, the winner. I heard that her coach is Lassina. What are you telling me?
Golden Clark, yeah, man. One of Jamaica greats.
Jamaican Olympian. Jamaican Olympian.
But you can see that them soon gone sub 12.
Yeah, oh yes.
But
her technique
is quick
is flawless
and smooth.
Yeah.
Smooth.
And Brittany's still on the rise still, so watch out, world.
Yeah.
I don't know, Brittany going to Commonwealth?
I don't know who's going. I guess by tomorrow we'll find out.
I think she's going to be doing. I heard her say that she will be on the circuit on the Diamond League. So I'm not sure.
Okay, all right. Because I know Amusan is going to Commonwealth.
Yeah, I think I know, like Sharika says, she coming in for rest, well deserved rest.
Yeah, Shelly, but Sharika going to maybe she'll get her.
Can we speak a little about our field events now? Our 1 medal we got on the field events this time around.
Yeah.
Remember, we didn't have any hope for any medals, but Sharika Ricketts.
Yeah, man, you always have hope when she's performing, man. She always
she's
do well.
very consistent.
Come on, she gave us our silver in our triple jump.
Yeah, she always perform well.
Mm-hmm.
But you think like all the trade events, it's the size of our people versus the rest of the world?
Well,
I'm seeing some giants out there.
yes.
Our people look small compared to them.
6'9", 6'9",
Yeah,
and big.
300 pounds. Yeah.
I think
men and women.
Yeah,
men and women.
We don't
all the Chinese people them and American.
Yeah, we don't have a culture of it over the last.
No, we don't.
Over the last few years, though, we have been picking up medals here and there at the highest level as well. So I guess we'd have to just find the people that fit that kind of, the bigger people, the taller, bigger people, and see if we can start them from a fairly young age. Generate interest in them, because if you have to be interested and get some of those people with those physical characteristics. So we have them, we have the big tall people here too. So maybe that could help.
No,
as a champion.
No, but when you look at
what say you, Eric? What say
event, it's not really it's more about technique than strength.
Yeah.
No,
If you
that's
have the
true.
strength and you know all the proper technique.
Because remember, America had this ballerina. She looks so cute and pretty, and look how she throws the discus, you know?
Yeah.
So it's actually technique. Because Dakers has been up there, Dodd has been up there, they have medaled,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know? So I guess
But I
it's
was
some,
expecting that to do better, you know, because in the qualifiers, one throw she take, you know.
Yeah.
yeah, but the
I
other
thought she
girl,
was in great
lady,
shape.
other ladies who threw in the qualifiers even threw further
One
than
throw
her.
too. Yeah, one throw
Yeah,
too, yeah. I agree.
just
But you know,
that
she
time.
gave me a little hope. She gave me a little hope.
Yeah, but you
I
know,
think, yeah, I think the technique is crucial, but if you have the physical advantages also that help, that will probably put us further along, you know? So we can look
Yeah,
at both
oh yeah.
things. But Dakers was pretty small when he started, and he did very, very well, even, you know, with his pretty small stature. But this, I think we can all see that the stature helps.
I
Stature and
saw some ladies doing high jump, and I'm sure I couldn't pass them waist.
yeah.
I mean, they were just tall,
Mhm.
tall.
Yeah.
yeah.
This girl that we had two girls, but the one named Distin, she actually this year she did 197, and she was the world leader for a while. So I think, and she's a college girl, so I think we can look for more from her. I don't remember who was the other, but I know we have a couple of female high jumpers that are very promising. It's also good to see that this is from Wilmers.
Okay.
He has come back. What's his name again?
What event you talking about? Who?
High jump, high jump. So I'm talking about this youth now, who he was actually told that he would never do it again. His name is escaping me right now. But he actually came to our championship platform. But she was told no more for you for life. But seeing him back is good, and I hope he was super talented because I think he's gone up to. I remember, I think at school he did 225 or something like that. But I know he had jumped 225 for sure. He
Okay.
probably even has all record. I'm not sure. Because
Any
but he is coming back. So I hope that he will be well and can, get back to where he was and go even further. He was in college because I was following him all the time, on Instagram. And it was good to see him back. So I hope something can happen with him. But we need some more high jumpers from the guys.
oh yeah.
Definitely some more.
Any comment on Tajay Gale? Two in a
Mm.
row is injured, two in a row
Well, the thing is,
with a
you,
year in between.
I don't know if you saw that jump at the trial. You
No,
saw when he that trial,
Yeah,
no.
I saw it. I saw it.
it was a bad jump. He never had to do it. I mean, he already qualified, you know, and he went out there and he landed bad. In fact, in I don't know why he went to World Championships. He was bandaged. In fact, word had it that he couldn't even do a sprint.
My question is, was he better from Tokyo though?
I think he should not have jumped last year. It was most painful. His last jump, I couldn't even watch it. It was too awful to see. So he should not jump last year. He most definitely shouldn't have jumped, should not have been in our trials this year. He should have been continuing to heal and get his, what you call it now,
The
motion, balance, because when you're not fully fit, your body compensates, which can cause more injuries because you're not doing the right things. So you're trying to compensate for injury, you get injured again. So I think, and it's MVP again, I think in my view, my humble, very, very humble opinion, I think he has been mismanaged. Because if a doctor said to you, you should not perform, you're not fit, then the national organization is supposed to say, you can't go, you're not fit. And your club, even before the National Association can say, you're not fit, your club's supposed to say, you're not fit. Sit out this one. They should have done it last year, and they should have done it this year too.
And a young man, so.
Yeah. So why mash him up? Why mash him up now?
Remember, the doctors have the final say,
That's what I'm saying. The doctors should have been brought in to say, hey, from last
I don't
year.
follow what the doctor say. I'm still perform.
Yeah, but if the doctor say you can't perform, then the National Association is supposed to say you can't perform. That's it. Go rest and recover. And it's 2 years now it's happened. I don't know what kind of, I hope that he doesn't have anything that's too nagging that won't leave it. What if I look again when it's something chronic? I hope chronic left over. But I think he's been poorly managed physically. His wellness is properly managed.
Eric, I want a little sidebar question though, because it's been kind of troubling, for me. So, question is, who is like for athletes who have a personal coach who is not really a part of the official national coaching team? Who has the real say when it comes to the national track and field thing? Because I heard that an athlete said that his coach told him that he didn't come to run in a particular type of relay, but he was supposed to be doing this or that. So who has the final say?
Well, remember, you have a national coach,
Yes.
who is in charge of everyone, and so the coaches that aren't accredited, the athletes would have to answer to the national coach.
No, but the athlete was telling this to the national coach.
That what he said to him.
The national coach said when he asked this person to run in the mixed relay, him say his coach tell him say him not come there for that. Him come for run in the 4x4.
Oh, well.
That is what Morris Wilson said in an interview.
Okay,
It's me to wonder. I wonder if that's why he wasn't in any other relay. I'm wondering now.
Those are the kinks that have to be ironed out, because I remember when Glenn Mills was the national coach, and he told me that, you had a lot of coaches who wanted to tell him who must run and which leg and all that sort of thing. And he had the final say, And
apparently these where we have there, that's why I said they must go, because them don't have no say at all.
But I don't know.
And the person in question never run any of the relay them anyway. Which is so ridiculous.
It makes me wonder, that's why I'm wondering if maybe because of the stance on that relay, maybe that's why I didn't and other relay.
You said the coach the national coach should have the final say.
Of course, that's why he's a national coach.
Exactly.
If him don't have that autonomy, then he's wasting his time.
Exactly. Don't make sense.
Yeah,
but
I think individual coaches
make
can have a say in technique and so on of their individual charges, you know. But in terms of team selection and so on, that really should be the national coach, for real.
Well, he was talking along with the coach assigned to that relay, you know, and the both of them was giving the same story. So them now have no control over nobody.
What? No, no.
Yes, that's what they said.
Well,
Not me.
I don't know. Well, something wrong there.
Of course I'm
Yeah,
wrong. That's why I think I said them should leave. Because them don't have no control over nothing. Yep. Anyway,
Boy.
I think we kind of, you know, we have done a good job with this. But let's
All right, let me just
say a little thing about the things to come.
All right, okay, but can I just just make a few
Sure.
mention?
Yeah, man.
First time we've ever had anybody competing with us in the 1500 meters, Adele Tracy.
Yes,
You know,
yes. And she did well too. Yes.
Latoya Gold came fourth in the 800.
Julia.
You know, she I don't know, she changed her race strategy.
Fifth.
I don't know, you know. Charlie's, you know, the problem is always in the straight, you know. All right. Okay,
Well, she
but
said
what,
it, you know, she said she started this new strategy and it working better for her. And she realized that she was a bit late.
Mm-hmm.
She was in
Yeah,
the
I
back
think
too long.
yeah, because the time that one is within her reach.
Yeah, reach, yeah. Oh yeah.
So yeah, I see her looking. I think that strategy, if she really refined it, she could probably pick up some hardware.
Yeah.
So, Eric, now that you had mentioned Tracy, I think that they're saying that there's a problem with her getting to the Commonwealth Games.
that's what I was told, but I don't know. She and our other friend in the 200.
I know problem. Let me tell you the situation. J3s have to submit the team to JOA at a certain time.
Mm-hmm.
When that list was submitted, Tracy did not get the permission to perform to Jamaica as yet.
Okay.
So it's a matter of if the JOA going to look at that condition and accept her because she wasn't in the initial list. Because she couldn't have been. Because she never get the what you call it now? She didn't get the go ahead.
Transfer.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
The transfer came about after the list was submitted. So it's up to the JOA now. You know, JOA and J3s have some serious problems.
Yeah, because this guy here, remember the guy who won the 200?
Yes, at nationals. Yeah, odds now. I think.
And everybody is saying he could run because of the release came late. He couldn't run at the World Championship, but he should be able to run at Commonwealth.
Yeah, the date of his transfer is a day when the Commonwealth starts, the 28th.
Well, actually, 27th, I'm told. His thing came through.
Okay, so he can run from the 28th. He is Jamaican.
I don't know. And I said there seemed to be some confusion because I was told that J3 submitted the list to the JOA and they struck him, and JOA said not go so. I don't know who to believe now.
Yeah, something seems to be going on between them. I don't know any details. I'm going to do some digging and see what's going on.
It looked like a long-standing thing. It looked like a long-standing thing because last year the president at J3s wasn't accredited for Tokyo.
Well, that again too.
Right.
He couldn't go. And he's the man in charge.
He's the man in charge. I don't know.
Our next question, though, Eric. So why is it so for like the footballers can get this kind of permit or transfer so easily and not so for athletes?
No.
One is FIFA, one is and one is the
Don't fool
triple whatever the name. Mm.
The JFF have had a similar problem.
Yeah, they
Right.
have problem too. Yeah.
Similar problems where they sign up footballers and it don't come through in time. So it's, I don't know, it's some people the people behind the scenes have to just be on top of the game, you know.
There are
So
two girls in a Courtney on the squad who never played a game because for them
yes,
accreditation never came through.
yes, that is true.
And they were on the team,
Mm-hmm.
but they couldn't play.
Yeah, man. So the administrators need to get their acts together, you know.
Oh well, them did a very poor job, that's all I can tell you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so you're talking about moving on for future, what you're saying.
Yeah. Then we have Commonwealth games starting Thursday, and we have
Right,
World Junior starting Monday.
right, on the right. Mm-hmm. But as you say, I don't know. You say we don't know the team for the Commonwealth. It hasn't been released yet.
I don't
Uh,
have a clue.
Okay, I haven't seen anything yet. You know.
But
But
we know who's going to the World Juniors, more or less.
yes, we do. We have an idea because of the trial. You know, and they're supposed to do well again. The
Oh
under
yes.
20 supposed to do well again. You know.
Yeah.
But as I say, the Commonwealth. I mean, USA isn't there, so you know.
So for the World Juniors, how are we seeing the young men? Because
Well,
we have Davison and Seville
mm, well, they should do well. I mean,
and Nkrumah,
yeah, they're supposed to do well. I don't know how they stack up against the other guys as yet. Um, I guess we have to probably so over the first round go.
Yeah,
You know,
Well,
yeah.
we lost a lot of the top sprinters. I don't know if any of them are going to make it.
What do you mean?
which
We
top
lost,
three then?
we lost like three of the five fastest short sprinters due to
No, man,
injury.
the two fastest ones going.
Yeah, Davidson and Lavelle.
Lavelle, yeah.
Where are you going?
Yeah,
Yes.
You sure?
Yes, man. He had a medical exemption, just like Brianna, both of
No.
them.
Well, that is great news.
Yes. And Davison is there.
yeah,
And both of them
yeah,
are extremely fast.
yeah.
Yep.
The relay team, I think, should go do extremely well too.
Davidson somehow just give me the impression, I used to in both, you know.
Bolt, everybody, yeah, man. Hmm.
That's the one who looks like Bolt. I run like
Yeah, the tall
he's
one,
very,
yeah, man. And him
yeah,
fast.
he's very promising.
Yeah, very promising.
Yeah, and of course, the girls supposed to mash it up. So let's
Well,
hope,
we're expecting lots of stuff.
hope they can bring home the world record again.
Again,
Yeah.
yes. At least I was worried that they wouldn't have gotten a chance, but everybody's there, hopefully fit and ready to go.
Yeah.
And Liston also got a medical exemption.
Yeah,
You
man,
know.
she's going to 200
Mhm.
Yeah.
relay.
If she's in that relay,
Eh?
or if she's in that relay, she
Yeah,
fits in.
man.
She fits in
They're the same
seamlessly.
team. Mhm.
Yeah, same team. Mhm.
So I'm expecting a lot. And that starts on Monday.
First
TBJ
of
taking that, and I will hope that we get the Commonwealth game. You're saying that it might be Sport Max.
it is Sports Max for Commonwealth.
Okay, so we are covered.
Mhm.
I have Sports Max on my cable thing, so
Okay, because somebody mentioned CVM, but I've been monitoring CVM and there's no promos, no nothing. So I
okay,
can't bank
okay,
on that.
yeah.
Mhm.
I'm going to take a look at Sportsbox and see if I can see what they're saying.
Yeah, man. In fact, I did the research and I
Yeah,
saw the
you
headline.
told me, yes, yeah.
Yeah, right. They have the rights in Jamaica to go away.
And TBJ definitely promoting World
The
Juniors, under
honor.
20s. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So the feast continues.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Boy, I don't think we call it a piece. I will call it a giant distraction. I'm so unproductive.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it a distraction because I just put this aside. Everything else will have to wait. I mean, you have time to do stuff, you know. That's what I like about Eugene. The time of the event was so convenient.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you have a whole day for yourself.
Mhm.
You know, so convenient. I don't think Commonwealth game is going to be that convenient.
That is England, you know, England is
Yeah,
usually a late night thing for
6
us.
hours. Yeah,
Yeah,
6 hours, yeah.
we've got some early to bed things. Maybe I
Yeah,
can
early
start
to
with
bed, early to rise, yeah.
Let me see.
Under 20 is more manageable.
Let me see.
I haven't really researched the times yet, but I tend to agree with you.
Yeah, man, it's around our time, you know.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, it's around our time. It's Colombia.
okay.
Colombia
All right.
just down the road there, so.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Mm.
Mhm. Yeah.
So that's supposed to be very nice atmosphere or whatever. Ah, I have a big question. I don't think we can leave without this question. I
Colombia at the
remember,
same time.
yeah,
I
at the
just
same time as us. Yeah, man, the same
nice.
time. Uh, I remember some Olympics ago, we had our own chef. And I think it's probably World Cup football or whatever.
Yeah,
But
it was World
that seemed to be,
'98.
yeah, that seemed to be a thing of the past.
Well,
Because I was hearing that some of the girls them was complaining that the food not agree with them.
Yeah.
mm,
So I want
well,
to know why we can't take our own chefs as we
Yeah.
have done before.
Sometimes some friend and company them can leave them off, and carelessly.
No, but we can get
Because,
sponsorship for that.
well, you know, in athletics, that diet is important. So,
Very important.
Extremely.
well,
Eat the wrong food in the morning at the event and you can't perform.
I agree with you, but
Yeah.
as you know, it was the Reggae Boys in '98 that had their own chef, etc. I've
I
never
think I
heard
think I think we did it at some Olympics before though.
we
Our
did
World
too.
Championship. Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
I am
I know.
remembering something like that.
Okay, I remember
Everybody
Bolt.
was happy.
I remember Bolt used to feed on KFC. So you know.
Well, that's a good way to keep out of the trouble.
hmm Well, as you say, it would be a good move, and as you say, maybe they had the proper sponsorship to deal with that. You know.
I don't think we have any sponsorship problem. I mean, Mr. Man there seem to want to do all of these things.
Mm.
They have
Well,
the facilities and the money, and they are in all markets now, more or less, around North America and these places.
mhm.
Who that?
Hmm?
Well,
Who
I
that?
know.
Grace?
Grace.
Mm.
And them done sponsored champs already and everything. They are well into the athletics, you know. So I don't see that would have been a major problem.
Well, and I don't know. I don't.
Unless
And in
unless
fact,
the
the
Olympic
first,
people them forbid it or whatever, I don't know.
but
And
but
there are a lot of Jamaican chefs all over America. You could
Oh
easily get
yes.
one from over there. That's a Jamaican chef. You could find
Yeah,
one from over there too.
of course.
well, I tell you the truth, I never heard that question being raised, so I don't know. I don't
No,
know.
it is a real problem.
Yeah,
It is.
because when you eat something and you're miserable physically and mentally, it's not good.
No, it can't be good. You have to search where I eat and I don't know the reaction your body can give and whatever.
And you can't just get up and go and look for your food anyway.
And with the rate of how we are performing, who knows? You go to one of them places and you get your food contaminated with something. I hear say you fail a drug test and you're doing, I mean, we have to take it serious and see it as a serious business.
Yeah,
Well,
remember 2017?
it would be really
Yeah.
A miserable time. We need water. World
about,
Championships, London.
So I would imagine there was some management with regard to food, but I don't know about a personal chef.
I think that is required. I would think that the next thing I'm not very happy with is everybody leaving a race and picking up a bottle of water. I am not happy with that at all.
What about it?
Yeah, why?
Well, one, you have to have complete trust in the first instance. And water is something that reacts to your body very, very badly, Because water, you have different kind of water all over the world, all over the place. I think that's a serious problem too. Although I haven't heard anybody spoke about it, and people just pick up bottle of water from anywhere and then put it on their mouth and drink.
Well,
I think that's very risky.
I mean, I understand, but I would imagine that particular brand would have been approved,
Yeah, but I think, yeah, but everybody react different to water.
I would imagine they would have had the pure spring water, not just tap water. I know the problem, but
Pure spring water don't mean a thing. I can tell you that. Don't mean anything. Don't mean anything.
Well, at least we don't
Water are prepared differently at different places. Some of them is not even spring water.
Well, I would imagine that
we're not hearing any adverse reactions to water.
international.
I've never heard anybody voice
all
their opinion. I'm just from me looking on.
Water or Gatorade,
Just from me looking on.
It hasn't
But there's a
posted up.
serious trust part of it.
I hear you, bro.
Yeah.
The thing is, what I noticed, you've noticed with the organizers, that they check everybody's spikes,
Check the spikes?
They check everybody's spikes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, man. They have a thing where they put in the call room.
Yeah.
They have a thing measure
I
the
saw that.
spikes and all that sort of thing. Yeah, man.
But the spikes have to be a certain length?
Correct.
Okay. I didn't know that. I know in football,
No, man.
the
The
boots
spikes
is checked.
No, man.
Yeah.
The spikes are certainly.
Okay.
Yeah.
And apparently long jump and high jump, long jump and triple jump. Because Rojas wanted to do long jump, and they said she used, I think, a triple jump shoe in her qualifications for her national qualifications.
I think.
So they banned her. She
I didn't know.
long jump.
Yeah, I didn't. I thought that was about sponsorship.
No. It's apparently they have special shoes for long jump, special shoes for high jump, which I didn't know about before.
I didn't know at all about that.
Yeah, so they said she used the triple jump to do the long jump. And so
Okay, and get some
we
advantage.
banned her from competing in the long jump because she wanted to do that double. You know?
Okay.
But there was also a thing about sponsorship to do.
No, I don't think it was that at all. I said she used the wrong shoes.
Okay,
She didn't use a long jump shoes for the long jump.
okay.
So that was
Wow.
a learning curve for me
Mm.
because I didn't know. I
Well,
think
there
people
are
just
things
use
you have
track
to
shoes.
know, and you have to do, and you have to. Oh
Yeah.
boy.
I thought track shoes, you just run his track shoes, I just running his like, but apparently not
Yeah.
Oh, they have special shoes for every event.
for everything.
For everything.
Yeah, and there's something I guess the shoes them have to do with the blocks also.
And the surface.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the blocks because when you push off of the blocks, everything is electronic, you know. It's register
Yeah.
to the starter.
And I noticed also when they were giving them the number bibs, they had some
Yeah.
electric device behind the bib.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
so probably what records the position that you take.
Yeah, that would make sense. So when I go and do like long, like a 5K walk, not run, there is an electronic thing on it. Yeah,
Okay.
time and so on.
Oh boy.
So and you notice everything. I mean, even the long jump, they don't use. You know, some of them don't even. Some of the competitions don't even use flags again. You know, everything is done
Yeah.
electronically. You
Yeah,
know.
it's like
Saw the
electronic
long
time.
jump. Yeah, I saw the long jump. The lights were coming up on the side.
Right.
They weren't waiting on the little man with them little white flag.
Yeah, them
Yeah, those things just flash up. So if you fall, if you step over the board, it automatically catch you and
The,
fling up
some
a
big
red flag by you.
some of the big meets don't use is now electronic. You know, they don't use a flagman again.
That's what I'm saying. No, but in this meet, in the long jump, I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying, that's what some.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh boy.
So everything kind of changing. But the thing is also, there was also questions about the false start rule, you know, in terms of your reaction time.
Yeah.
Um, well, I don't, as you see, everything is now electronic. They know when
No,
you
man,
try.
that's wired into the board, man. Yeah, that's wired into the board.
Yeah.
So
And them have the TV thing beside the starter, so you can go look on it.
yeah, man. A lot of people criticizing it, you know. But
That no false start rule is still my favorite thing to hate in all of sports.
The what?
I think, sorry, but it's about the false
That
start rule.
no false start rule is my favorite thing to hate in all of sports. The jumpers and jumpers, throwers, everybody else gets all the chances. And that's it. 4 years or 2 years down the drain. Not
Yeah.
fair.
Well,
Them
So
say
Eric,
them say
explain
the
to me
fairest
this because
outcome.
sometimes people are up just with the gun, but the reaction time is maybe is a little bit faster, quicker. How you know what I mean? Because I think they use a measurement for it. Like if you're over a certain, like
right.
yeah, 1 point something.
What the machine
No,
shows.
It's time, you know.
Right.
It's the time your foot leave the blocks.
Right.
The blocks measure that, you know.
And it also there's also
Now I know that it anticipate movement, yeah, for sure, but I mean, if someone get up at the gun, because I think there was a person who had gotten up with the gun. I look at the Devon Allen thing that they said,
Courtney,
you false started.
Courtney, it's not the body, It's not the body.
Yes.
It's a foot on the blocks. So it's not your body. It's all you push off of the blocks.
Okay.
For me, it's not it's not the technology. It's the fact that you get no chance.
No, you don't get no chance.
Yeah, that's my problem with it.
And them definitely not into this run on a protest business anymore. They're not into that anymore.
Yeah.
When you are out, you are out. No protest.
A discrimination, that man. Violent sprinters.
No, but you had people who used to use it,
Yeah, but still.
Them pick start, and them get a second chance, and them quiet down there, because the rule was, the second person who pick start, gone, even if it's their first time. So a man who go in there and pick start and get everybody down and him get the big start. So them say no more of that. Can't use yourself. One time and you're gone. You know, wait for the two times.
Well, like me say, you're not getting no chance. Me not like it.
No chance. As you pick, you're gone, yeah.
Then that says no chance.
But sometimes them get it wrong. And that's the problem when them get it wrong. So we have on a long haul today. So Courtney, you want to sum up, please? We can get over here.
So okay, we'll just do it quick because I was about to leave right away. Anyway, I just want to thank our listeners and viewers for listening to us today on the Real Stuff podcast. Thank Eric Barrett. We thank Pamal. And as you know, we are here, the host and the co-host, Flavis and Courtney. So, we have discussed the World Championships. And we, look at a few athletes. We, have to big up our athletes, Shelly Ann Fraser, Sharika Jackson, Elaine Thompson era, Brittany Anderson, to name a few. And we truly have to congratulate also the 4x4 men, because, that was a great run that they did in that race. And as you have heard our analysts today, Eric, speaking about things to come, in the Commonwealth Games and the World Juniors. So we are expecting a feast, as it has been said before, of athletics for this time. So back to you, Flavis.
Yeah, thank you very much. And I think we'll try and do this again after World Juniors. We're expecting great things there. Thank you.
All righty. Bye-bye.
And bye.
Bye-bye.
You lead us so full. You belong far away away. Ajuguala lebabu seru. Lida mua, lida sungfula. Lida mua, lida sungfula.
Well, unfortunately, this is it. Till next time. Bless.
All you gotta do is just speak. One word is enough, and I'm no longer so rough. I forget what I was trying to say. I no longer do what I was gonna do, but you're no good for me. That's why me know say me have to go flee. Me have to take away me say. Me have to take away